Welcome to EnfinityCast. When you picture a scientist, what comes to mind? For most of us, it's probably someone in a white lab coat surrounded by beakers and complex equipment. But what if I told you that some of today's most important scientific data is being collected by teachers, students, retirees, people just like you? Today we're diving into the growing movement of citizen science, and to help me unpack this, I'm joined by my co-host, June Halden. Welcome, June.
Thanks for having me, Elion. It's a topic I'm really excited about. It democratizes the entire scientific process.
Democratizes. I like that. So, for anyone unfamiliar, give us the core concept. What exactly is citizen science?
At its heart, it's public participation in scientific research. It's a partnership between professional scientists and amateur or citizen scientists. This isn't entirely new, of course. For over a century, the Audubon Society has run its Christmas bird count, relying on volunteers. But what's changed is technology. The smartphone in your pocket is a powerful data collection tool.
Right. It puts a sensor, a camera, and a GPS locator in the hands of millions. So what are some modern examples? What are people actually doing?
The examples are incredibly diverse. A really popular one is eBird from the Cornell Lab of Ornithology. Birdwatchers log their sightings, and that data helps scientists track migration patterns, population health, and the effects of climate change on a continental scale. It's a data set that would be impossible for a single research team to gather.
So that's an observational data collection model, but I've also heard about projects that are more analytical, almost like puzzles. I'm thinking of projects on platforms like Zooniverse.
Exactly. Zooniverse is a fantastic hub. Their Galaxy Zoo project, for instance, asks volunteers to classify the shapes of galaxies from telescope images. The human eye is still remarkably good at pattern recognition, often better than an algorithm for certain tasks. By classifying millions of images, citizen scientists have helped astronomers understand galactic evolution.
And it's not just looking at the stars, right? There are projects like Fold It, where you're essentially playing a game to figure out how proteins fold. It feels like gamification of some of the most complex problems in biology. It is, and the results are tangible. Citizen scientists using Fold It have solved protein structures that stumped researchers for years, leading to breakthroughs in understanding diseases like Alzheimer's and even HIV. That's incredible. It fundamentally changes the scale of what's possible. It's like crowdsourcing brain power. So, beyond the data itself, what's the broader impact here? What does this mean for our relationship with science?
I think it fosters a deeper connection and understanding. When you contribute to a project, you're not just a passive consumer of scientific news, you're part of the process. You learn about methodology, about uncertainty, about the slow, careful work of discovery. It builds scientific literacy and trust, which is something we desperately need.
A more scientifically engaged public. That's a powerful idea. For our listeners who are now curious, how would they get started?
It's easier than ever. Websites like SciStarter.org or the aforementioned Zooniverse.org are great starting points. You can filter by topic, whether it's astronomy, biology, or climate, and by activity. Some projects just need 5 minutes of your time on a computer. Others might involve going for a walk and documenting the plants or insects that you see.
So there's a project out there for just about every interest. It seems the lab coat is optional, but curiosity is mandatory. A fascinating look at science for everyone. Jun, thanks for breaking it down for us.
My pleasure, Elion.
That's all the time we have for today on EnfinityCast. Join us next time as we continue to explore the ideas and discoveries shaping our world.